Jared. For everyone that knows me, I don't need an introduction, but people who don't, I'm the orientation instructor. I get to sit up here and talk in front of the class all day, but now that there's a camera on me, it makes me kind of nervous. So we'll get through this, hopefully painless. So we'll go around the room, even though I know all you guys. Everyone out there doesn't know you. So say your name, where you're from, what division you're going in, how long you've been here. We'll start with you.
Jamie Arnold from Western Reefer, Western 11. Okay.
So we'll go around the room. And you're here locally,
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah, local.
Nice.
Oregon.
Doesn't know you. Brand new in the industry. Right on. What made you want to get your CDL?
Money.
Money. Yeah. Yeah. I get that. Cool. Well, welcome aboard, man.
Erica Loney, originally from California, lives in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm Western 11 reefer driver, and I've been driving since 2019.
Cool. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Clarence Jared, just finished up glass training, so I'll be doing OTR glass.
Erica Loney,
Originally from Connecticut, live in El Paso, Texas.
I'm Western 11.
Awesome. So you're going to Fresno tomorrow.
Yep,
That'll be fun.
be a good drive.
Yeah. Stay hydrated.
Clarence Jared,
Hydration drills.
glass training, so I'll be doing OTR glass.
And then we got Tyler in the back over there. He's our marketing guy. He's got a mouthful of pizza.
Nothing wrong with that.
All right, well, let's get started. So there's a few things I want to talk about. Well, actually, more than a few things. So let's talk about on-the-job injuries, guys. It doesn't matter the severity of the injury. Please contact driver services if you guys get injured. Doesn't matter if you bump your head and you don't think it's important, or if you guys fall off the trailer and you guys jump right back up and you think you're fine. Please just let us know, because the injuries can flare up at a later date. And we just want to make sure, also we want to make sure you guys are okay out there over the road as well. So, also, our supplies, dunnage, straps, bungees. Let's try to recycle them, guys. I've been talking to some of the managers, and especially with bungees, there shouldn't be a reason why you need new bungees every load. Please reuse them. Also, I know we don't have a lot of window tarps for some of our heavy haul guys, so please reuse those as much as possible as well. All right, so also on-time deliveries and communication with dispatch and driver services. That's very, very important, guys. We need to be making our pickups and deliveries on time. I know there's stuff that happens out there that makes it to where sometimes we can't make those pickups and deliveries on time, but we need to try our hardest to. And if for some reason we can't, we need to be in good communication with dispatch and driver services. And that also comes into trip planning, doing proper trip planning when you guys are doing that. So who here can tell me when you should start your trip planning?
Beginning of each trip.
Yep, as soon as you get dispatched. As soon as you get dispatched, plan out your whole entire trip. When you plan your whole entire trip out, then you know about how many hours you have to play with. We want you guys there an hour before your pickup time or delivery time. That way you can get through security, you can get into a door, you can get into a bay, whatever you need to do, and be loading or unloading at your appointment time. Now, in a perfect world, we'd love for you guys to be there 10 hours prior. That way you can get loaded, you can play around with your clock a little bit more, and you can start out fresh as soon as you leave that facility. Now, inspections. It's very important that we do our inspections. So when are we supposed to do our first load check?
After you get loaded.
Way after you get loaded, but how many miles or minutes after first being loaded do you do your first load check?
50.
25 miles or 30 minutes. Yes. It's especially important in heavy haul and flatbed and glass, because after that everything settles. And you don't want to be driving down the street with loose loose straps, loose chains. That's how we lose freight. That's how things shift. Who can tell me when you're supposed to do load checks? After that first load check, how many, or how do I say this? How many miles or hours are you supposed to do a load check?
150 or 3 hours, whichever
Yep.
comes first.
Yep, that's true. And where do you do these inspections and load checks at? Is it okay?
Truck stops,
Is it okay to do it on the side of the road?
Yeah,
No.
no. No.
No.
No way to lose your load or your truck.
Unless
Yep.
you want to die.
Yes, so truck stops, rest areas, empty parking lots, if you can find an empty parking lot, any safe space that you can get out and for at least 15 minutes, guys. Also, trailer inspections. Now, claims wanted me to talk about this. Your trailer inspection forms. If you don't have any trailer inspection forms, please contact driver services, claims, anybody, and we will get some sent out to you. But a trailer inspection form needs to be filled out every time you pick up a new trailer. From there, so yeah, you turn it in under inspections or transflow it in under inspections. And if we find something wrong with the trailer, say if you guys were to pick up another trailer and find something wrong with it, we will go back to the person that dropped that trailer. If they didn't do a inspection form on that trailer, that damage or whatever happened, whatever goes on with that trailer is now on you guys. So, I mean, you could lose your performance bonus if you're not filling out these trailer inspection forms. I don't know if it's that severe quite yet, but we have a lot of drivers complaining. So, and that goes back to the golden rule. What's the golden rule I talk about in orientation?
Safety?
Well, safety is one of them, but what is my golden rule?
Treat everybody else the way you want to be treated.
Yes, that goes back to leave equipment the way you want to pick that equipment up, guys.
You gotta fill out their blue.
Don't leave it for the next person.
You gotta fill out their blue report card.
That is if you, are you talking about
Yeah,
this right here?
yeah.
The service log? No, this is
Oh, my
anytime you
bad.
receive maintenance outside of our shop here, you need to update.
My bad, I'm sorry.
No, that's a good topic to bring up. All right, guys. Also on your BOL, mark down. So whenever you pick freight up, make sure if there is damage on there, who do we call if we find freight damage? Driver services, right? Yes. So after we contact driver services and let them know about the damage, it needs to be noted on the BOL. Either by you, by the shipper, by the consignee, but it needs to be noted on there. And whoever notes it needs to either initial by it, sign, print and date, whatever. But that's also very important, guys. Let's see. Also, all right. So licensing wanted me to talk about this. Insurance renewal. Everybody should have gotten their new insurance forms emailed to them. They need to be printed out and put in your licensing book. You need the hard copy of the proof of insurance, guys. It's not going to work if you just show them on your phone. So let's get that done if you haven't already got that done. All right, let's talk a little bit about the yard. Guys, we have trash cans everywhere in the yard. Trash does not belong on the ground. I know it gets windy, I know it gets blown out of trash cans, but we need to do our best to keep our yard clean. This is everybody's home, away from home, so let's keep our home clean, let's keep it nice. And also, please clean up after your pets. There has been multiple people complaining about this, so let's just get it done. You know, carry a bag with you if you walk your dog around the yard. Carry a bag, pick up its poop, throw it in one of the many trash cans that are around this yard. So, all right. And, all right, so a little bit about the shop as well, guys. There's a lot going on in the shop. They're very busy in there. we ask that you do not go into the shop without an escort. Either Danica or David or someone else that is in the shop, one of our mechanics. There's trucks, trailers, everything like that, in and out all the time. It's a safety thing. Your truck could be, jacked up, and you could just be getting up in there and getting all your stuff, not thinking it's a big deal, but it's a big deal to the person working underneath your tractor. So if you need to go in there for anything, if you've left anything in there, please get with Danica or David. They will walk you in there, and we can safely get that for you. Also, another thing they want me to talk about is glad hand locks and fifth wheel locks here in the yard. If we find a personal glad hand lock or a personal fifth wheel lock on any of the trailers in here, they will be cut off. You shouldn't have to lock up your trailer, and if for some reason you do need to do that, please go and talk to Danica and David, and they will give you one of our locks. But if we need to move the trailer for some reason and we can't, we're going to destroy your equipment and you're out however much it was. We're not going to pay you guys back for that. So let's be mindful of that as well. Also, especially on the weekends, but really at any time, let's try not to park directly in front of the shop or directly in the back of the shop. We need that space for tractors and trailers to be coming in and out, and we're not wanting to have to hunt you down or wake you guys up to have you move your equipment as well. Also, referral bonus. Everyone in here knows about the referral bonus, correct? So just to touch up on that again. So the referral bonus, you guys get $2,000 for every driver you refer that has over a 1 year experience. That is paid out in one lump sum after 30 days of their employment. It's an awesome thing, guys. When you guys are out there, hand out cards. Before you guys in here leave, get some more cards from the recruiter so you can hand them out. Not only does that put money in your guys' pocket, but then we can actually get some, good quality drivers in here as well. And when you do give out your card, get their information as well and give it to the recruiters. And hopefully we can get some good drivers in here. So that's really all that I have. Does anybody else have anything in here? We got Ryan that came in, he's with supervision. Is there anything that you would like to address? No? You're good?
I already told you. Nobody asked me.
We got Brittany with licensing in here as well. Is there anything else you'd like to address?
No, I think,
No?
no, just the insurance part.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. And when that they have, did that start in June or it's for July?
June 1st it started.
June 1st it started. So everybody should have them in there already.
They should, yes.
Okay.
If not, but they're printable copies in driver servicing as well. Ready to
Printable.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with their when they put it in their licensing book, they should take the old insurance out.
Yes.
Isn't that a violation if they have the last year's insurance in there?
From my understanding, yes, they shouldn't have that old insurance in the licensing book. It should be just the one for this year.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right. Well, that's all I have. So let's be safe out there, guys. Let's have a good summer. Everyone have a good weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Stay cool.